Okay, so this is a book that I found on my latest trip up to the farm. This is a book I apparently wrote when I was about 6 years old. I dictated it to my mother, and she wrote it down for me. I did the pictures, and from reading the rest of the book, apparently the title is Harry the Hawk and Pressure the Snake, because I couldn't write. So I thought this would be quite the treasure for the internet, and so I'm going to read this to you guys. Once upon a time, there was a hawk named Harry. His friends didn't like him much because he only ate mice, and they called him names. He flew off to a different place where there were good snakes and bad snakes. He rang Pressure's doorbell. He talked to Pressure about how he flew there, and how his friends called him names, and how he saw mice. Then Pressure let him sleep overnight. In the morning, the next day was Easter. Harry saw some Easter eggs lying everywhere, and they had an Easter egg hunt. Then they had an Easter candy hunt at Pressure's house. They had a jelly bean hunt. They did not find any jelly beans or candy or Easter eggs in the house, but Pressure found some in his basement. The next day was Easter Monday. On the day before Easter Monday, they ate a little candy from the basement. They had a lot of Easter baskets to carry the candy up to the house. And I guess for some of the illustrations, like, this is supposed to be Harry, somewhere in here is supposed to be Harry the Hawk, like, in a tree, hanging out. And then this is Pressure the Snake in his little house or whatever. Pressure's goldfish swam in his fish tank. They fed his goldfish so they would not die and get hungry and starve and eat the dead ones. Harry liked the tropical fish because they had pretty colors. In the winter, Pressure told his 1,000 children to go out and play in the snow with Harry. Now keep in mind this was also Easter in Vermont, so yeah, playing in the snow is totally a possibility. A snowball hit Harry right on the beak. Then he threw a snowball back at the person who hit him. It wasn't one of Pressure's children. It was a mouse scaring an elephant. Harry ate the mouse. It was a bad mouse. Harry had an idea. Harry and Pressure's children made a very big snow fort and threw snowballs at the bad mice. They made a snow cannon and snow matches and put snowballs in it, and they made a very, very, very big pile of snowballs. They put all of them in the cannon, and they went back into Pressure's house for some hot chocolate. Harry said goodbye to Pressure and his children because he was going to see his cousin, the eagle. He eats bad snakes, too. And this is apparently an illustration of Pressure and his 1,000 children. Pressure gave Harry a tornado maker so he could be alone. He told him to take care of his good children and send away the bad children to the North Pole. They are going by sea. A helicopter will pick them up. A hand from it will drop down and pick them up and go side to side. There was holes in the box so they could breathe, and then they were dropped at the North Pole. They all lived happily ever after, the end. And another illustration, I guess, of the snakes and the children, and maybe the hawk, I don't know. So yeah, that's it. That's the story of Harry the Hawk, Pressure the Snake, as written by me as a 6-year-old. Thank you.